رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Kamal Somer. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to start chapter Money and Banks, which you can find in your social studies textbook on pages 41 till 45. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to define barter system and money. You will also be able to know how and by whom money was invented, and you will recognize why we need money. Thousands of years ago, there was no money. People did not use coins. When they wanted something, they gave something else in exchange. For example, a man could exchange some chickens for a sheep, or a milkman could exchange milk for some cereals. Similarly, they used to exchange services. The landlords were rich because they had shops and animals which were of greater value. So they hired workers. As payment for their work, they were given grains or cereals. The workers could then exchange the grains for other goods, for other things, whatever they needed. For example, if a worker needed a pair of sandals, he would pay the cobbler with grains or cereals or eggs. This system of exchanging goods and services is called barter. Now let's have few examples of barter system. Let me give you the examples of goods first. For example, Anas has got fish and he needs some oranges. On the other hand, Sajid has got oranges and he needs fish. So what will happen? They both will exchange the things with each other and they will get whatever they needed. Anas will get oranges and Sajid will get fish. Likewise, if Maria has got apples and she needs eggs, on the other hand Anila has got eggs and she needs apples, so Maria will give apples to Anila and Anila will give eggs to Maria. So like this they both will get whatever they wanted. Now let's have the examples of services. If Sarah agrees to clean milkman's house every day, milkman will supply 1 liter milk to her per day without any money. Like this, they both will get whatever they needed. Sarah will get milk, what she wanted, and milkman will get the service, what was needed to him. One more example is there. If Kashif farms crops in the field of landlord, so landlord will give him grains without money. It means they are exchanging whatever they require. In short, you can say when people needed commodities or things that they could not grow or produce themselves, they exchanged or bartered what they had for the things they needed. This is how business was done long ago. However, doing business in this way was somehow difficult. There were lots of disadvantages of this system. For example, difficulty of carrying, storing, or loading heavy goods. People could not always find a match of what they wanted. They could not always take 10 cows or a sack of grains every time they went shopping. It was not practical or convenient for them. Now let's understand it with few examples. Jamal had a horse and he wanted a cow. He found Tahir, who had a cow, but Tahir did not want a horse. He wanted a camel. Now the problem comes here. It was difficult to find the person with the same thing which you wanted from him, and you should have the same thing which that person wanted from you. It was actually a very time-consuming process to find the persons who wanted each other's good. Meanwhile, it was also challenging to carry the animals along with them unless they were bartered. Another problem was, like for example, Zahid had a camel and he wanted 2 sheep. Ali had 2 sheep and he wanted a camel. But Zahid realized, how can I exchange my camel just only for 2 sheep? My camel is of greater value. How can I give it only for 2 sheep? So like this, it was not possible to exchange the goods which had not same value. So the value was also important to be considered. Furthermore, one more problem was there, like few goods were too difficult to be stored for longer duration, such as grains, cereals, butter, milk. They would get spoiled if not exchanged with someone timely. Due to all these problems, barter system was not practical and convenient for the people to survive with. In order to come up with a better solution, in the 7th century BCE, the Lydians invented the earliest kind of money. By the way, Lydians are the people from Lydia. It's a country near Greece. Lydians had a lot of gold, but because gold was quite rare and had great value, traders began to use pieces of gold, which means the gold began to be used as a form of payment. You can see some of the samples given here. Later on, coins were produced in silver, copper, bronze, and other metals. The coins had pictures or writing on them to show where they came from, or the image or the name of the ruler of that time. These coins had a high value. Now it's activity time. Think about any good or services you can offer to any three of your family members. For example, if your mother prepares your favorite meal, in exchange you can help her in cooking. Likewise, if your father helps in completing your homework, you can help him in car wash. Likewise, you can offer the different services or the goods to your other family member. Much later, because coins were quite heavy and not easy to carry around, people felt the need to replace them. So, more ideas and invention followed. And finally, paper money came into being. The first recorded use of paper money was in ancient China, where the Sung dynasty printed currency notes. The Chinese were the first people to print and use paper money from 600 CE onwards. Gradually, other countries and governments followed it. Soon, the government started printing paper money as banknotes with specific size, image, color, and special secret code. That is why the note of 500 rupees has a different picture and color on it, while 50 rupees note has different color and picture. But both of them have different special secret codes. By the way, have you ever thought or noticed why the notes have special secret codes? Think about it. It will be discussed ahead. Furthermore, the government printed the sum on each banknote so people can be sure that the sum printed on them showed the value of the money. Nowadays, coins and paper money are the standard forms of currency used by all the countries of the world. The government of each country produces its own notes and coins. This money is called currency. The currency used in Pakistan is called rupee. You can observe the given notes here. Each one of them has different color, different value, and different secret code written on it. Now let me explain you why there are special secret codes printed on the banknotes. See, there is a possibility that notes can be illegally printed and circulated. Therefore, the government has to use a special paper, and a special secret code is printed on every note to tell the difference between the real banknotes and the fake ones. It's time to do a task. Find out what the currency of the following countries are called. The countries are United States of America, United Kingdom, Japan, Saudi Arabia, China, India, Bangladesh, Turkey, and Dubai. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson. We learned that when people did not have money, they used to exchange goods and services with each other, and this system of exchanging goods and services was known as barter system. But people faced multiple problems trading with this system. Then Lydians invented money and started trading with gold. After it, Chinese invented paper money and they started printing currency note. Gradually, the other countries started following it. Nowadays, coins and paper money are the standard forms of currency used worldwide. The government of each country prints its own currency notes with specific features including size, image, color, and special secret code. I hope the lesson's objectives have been achieved, and I'm sure you're going to do the given activities easily, inshallah. See you in the next lesson. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Stay blessed. Fi amanillah.
Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Comment down and let me know which lessons you want me to cover in my upcoming videos. Take care.